at northbound.
A welfare check at a drive-thru turned critical when officers found 36-year-old Terrence Shane unresponsive in his car.
Hey! Hey, no! Put it in park! Put it in park! Put the car in park, brother. Hey, can you unlock the door for me, please?
Check it at
Hey,
253.
are you okay?
Is he on duty?
I've just been working all day. Go ahead, step out. It's in park.
At first, he spoke briefly with officers and stepped out, but seconds later returned to the driver's seat.
No. Get out of the car. Get out of the car!
As one officer tried to stop him, Shane reversed, pinning the officer against a wall. Another officer opened fire, striking Shane, who was then pulled from the vehicle and given medical aid. Both Shane and the injured officer were taken to the hospital in stable condition.
Okay. Come here. No. Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking. Get out of the car!
Months later, Shane pled guilty and was sentenced to 9 years. A routine check turned into a prison term, proving consequences speak louder than words. San Francisco, December 2019. Two 911 calls came in only minutes apart, one about a break-in at a home, the other about a man trying to get into cars nearby. Officers soon confronted 24-year-old Jamaica Hampton. Glass bottle, sparking a chase through city streets.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
You're at northbound.
On April 1st, 2021 in Fremont, California, detectives confronted 36-year-old Stephen Patrick Mosley in the Hyatt Place parking lot. He refused commands and resisted arrest. A K-9 was released, but Mosley drew a firearm instead of surrendering. The tension rose in an instant.
Hey, dog on bite. You're at northbound. Hey, gun! 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 Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Two detectives fired their weapons. Medical aid was provided at the scene, but he did not survive. Even in ordinary places, a single refusal can set off irreversible consequences. Safety is fragile, and once broken, it rarely returns the same.
Gun! 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 Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
An SUV filled with smoke while a dog named Hank was trapped inside. Deputy Michael Gregoric didn't hesitate. He smashed the window.
Where's it at? Put me in the back. Right here? Yeah. Hank, come on, man. Hank! Is it unlocked? There's some sort of manual lock. It's right here, come on. Hank, come on. Come on, buddy. I kick you. Come on. Come on, Hank. Oh, God.
Rushed through the thick haze and pulled Hank to safety. Even while coughing heavily, he held the dog in the snow until it was safe. Hank survived without injury. Because of that bravery, Hank is alive and safe in his owner's arms. Deputy Michael Gregorek's actions didn't just save a life, they showed that courage and compassion deserve to be honored as the finest qualities of law enforcement. Residents reported a man on a motorcycle chasing people and knocking on doors near Bahama Avenue, raising concern in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Please don't. My daughter's right here. I know. Relax. Hey, relax. Relax. What's going on with him? Okay, come over here and talk to me. What happened? Okay, what happened?
Cut me off and
Okay.
beat this shit.
Okay, what happened? He made you crash the guy?
Yeah.
Okay, calm down. Let's work it out. We
Tell
don't
me
know.
he's gonna come back.
Yeah, somebody
You wanna
called
come
saying he
back
had a
to my
gun.
house?
Calm down.
I'm off.
Officers arrived and tried to speak with him, but the situation escalated when he advanced toward them with a knife.
Put it down.
Put it down! Put it down! Put it down now! Put it down! Put it down! Come on, let's talk about that! Down! Down!
Taser.
Move back! Get down! Back up! Back up! Stay detained. Hey, back up! Back up!
Back up.
It's detained.
Get down. Get down.
Tase me. I'm down.
Okay, get down.
Get down! Let him
Get
work.
down.
One officer fired, and the man, about 60 years old, was taken to the hospital for treatment before being booked into jail. He now faces felony assault with a deadly weapon. The street is quiet again, but not the same. If you were on the jury, would you call the shooting justified? Comment yes if you agree.
I don't think so.
Lonoke County, Arkansas. On June 27, 2022, deputies reported a stolen dump truck near the Furlough community. Behind the wheel was 29-year-old Trevor Strickland.
Go, come on. Get out of the way.
Eastbound 230, 294.
As state troopers tried to block his path on Lingo Road, Strickland rammed into a patrol car. The trooper escaped without injury, but the pursuit continued through the wreckage.
I'm on National Crossing from 15.
Strickland turned onto Charlie Loop Road, forcing troopers to fire at the truck's engine to bring it to a stop. One round hit, slowing the heavy vehicle until it finally halted on Carson Bridge Road. Strickland was taken into custody unharmed. This chase is a stark reminder that reckless force behind the wheel is no match for the law. Control and accountability will always outlast destruction.
Drop the knife!
Good, how are y'all? I'm Officer Cell. This is Joshua. Officer rides with us.
Jacksonville, Florida, August 13th, 2025. Early in the morning, 30-year-old Brian Gillis set fire to a neighbor's home and later admitted what he had done.
I guess he realized he was wrong.
Family called for help, asking police to intervene. Hours later, Officer Bumgarner saw Gillis running through a neighborhood with a large knife in his hand.
Get on the ground! Back up! Back up! Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
Commands to drop the blade were ignored. The officer fired once, striking Gillis, and other units moved in to disarm him and provide aid.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
Paramedics confirmed he did not survive. From a wall of flames to a knife in the street, one chain of choices ended with loss in the middle of a quiet neighborhood.
Get the knife out, alright?
Crawford County, July 22nd, 2024. Deputies spotted Charles Odom behind the wheel of a Kia Forte. He was wanted on several warrants and classified as a registered offender. Instead of stopping, Odom floored the gas. At speeds reaching 120 miles per hour, he weaved across lanes, ignored seatbelts, and followed dangerously close to other drivers. Patrol units closed the distance and executed a PIT maneuver, bringing the chase to an end before anyone else was hurt.
Stay right there, Sean.
Odom now faces charges including fleeing, driving with a suspended license, unsafe lane changes, and speeding. One reckless moment can pile up consequences, but responsibility remains the only safe road.
Drop it!
On April 21st, 2021, in Escondido, California, police received a call about a man smashing vehicles with a metal pole near 2nd Avenue and Broadway.
Put the crowbar down. The one in the stand, put it down. Throw it down on the ground, dude. Put the crowbar down. Put it down. Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground, Steven.
Officer Chad Moore found 59-year-old Stephen Olson and repeatedly ordered him to drop the pole. Olson ignored the commands and started to walk away.
Steven! Drop that! Drop it now. Steven! You're gonna get shot. Drop it! Drop it! Steven! I'm gonna shoot you. Drop that pipe now! Drop it!
As Olson moved toward the officer while holding the object, Moore discharged his firearm. Officers provided immediate aid until paramedics arrived. That morning showed how quickly control can slip away and how each decision on the street carries more weight than it seems. June 28, 2023, a routine traffic stop in Los Angeles was shattered when sudden gunfire erupted nearby. It was 44-year-old Michael Meadows firing toward a store. Officers immediately engaged.
Just
don't drive high.
Yes, sir.
Because you can get a DUI like that.
Meadows was struck and did not survive. No one else was harmed. One man's actions ended abruptly, a reminder of how close an ordinary street can come to turning into tragedy. Fairfax, Virginia, a teenager called 911 claiming he had killed 2 people. When officers arrived, the false alarm turned into a real attack. The teen pulled a knife and stabbed an officer in the lower body. The officer was rushed to the hospital and is now in stable condition. The suspect was taken into custody on the spot. What began as a fabricated call ended in violence, proof that even a lie can cut as sharply as a blade. Late on September 9th, 2022, officers spotted a black Ford speeding on the North Freeway. The driver, 43-year-old Manuel Elias Torres, refused to stop, sparking a 15-minute chase.
'91 Boy 74, emergency traffic. We're going to be northbound on. He's stopping on the North Shepherd curve. No, he's gonna hit us. He just backed into us, rammed us.
Agasol is now Agasol.
He rammed a patrol car before stopping on West Mount Houston. 3 suspects ran, and Elias Torres pointed a gun at an officer. Police fired back, wounding and arresting him. He was treated in stable condition. Inside the truck, officers found weapons and a ski mask. On a midnight road, one turn leads to safety, the other to danger. If you believe running only makes it worse, comment yes.
Let's go.
A routine ride on the RT Blue Line turned into a tense standoff. Passengers reported a man with a large knife acting erratically. When officers boarded, they found him dressed in red, shouting and refusing to comply.
We're here to help you. 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 Help me! Please help! Knock off that door. Please, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying. Please don't. Help me.
Officers urged him to drop the knife. Less lethal beanbag rounds were used, but the man stood up and charged forward. Officers then discharged their firearms, and he collapsed inside the train. Paramedics arrived quickly, but the man did not survive. A moving train leaves no space for mistakes. When fear collides with steel, every choice in that moment can decide the course of a life. In Connecticut, 39-year-old Jimmy Shoemaker Gonzalez carjacked 2 vehicles with a knife, injuring the owners. Police tracked the stolen RAV4 to Bristol, where he abandoned it and fled into a residential area when spotted.
Breathe! Breathe! Breathe!
The suspect then took a running patrol car and sped off. An officer fired as he drove away, striking him in the hand and leg. Do you think one officer firing to stop the patrol car was the right call? Comment yes.
Suspect possibly hit once or twice on down Brook Street.
He nearly hit a school bus before crashing into a diner. Tests showed alcohol and drugs in his system. After treatment, he was taken into custody. One reckless day had turned city streets into a place of danger. Traffic stop turned into one of the city's most dangerous encounters. Police identified 31-year-old Roland Caballero and moved to arrest him.
Car, get on the other side of the car!
He crashed, jumped out, and opened fire, striking 3 officers before fleeing. Caballero then carjacked a woman's vehicle, sparking a citywide manhunt.
Bang it! Non-bang! Hey!
Time to go!
Hands! Let me see your hands!
Hours later, SWAT surrounded his home. More shots rang out before Caballero was wounded and forced to surrender. The injured officers were rushed to the hospital and are now stable. One reckless act spread like fire through dry grass, proving surrender ends danger faster than any bullet. The quiet of Willow Avenue broke after 1 a.m. when 43-year-old Isael Orellana shouted about an intruder. Deputies arrived to find he had fought with family and damaged property.
Somebody ripped him off.
Okay, where's he at?
There's a son.
Okay.
Relax. You relax.
Who are you?
Don't worry about me.
Oh, are you the neighbor?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go inside. Turn around, Doug. Turn around. Relax. Calm down. Relax. Calm down. Hey, calm down. Head down. Head down. Head down. Hey. Get back! Stop. You better stop right now. Stop right now.
When they tried to detain him, Orellana grabbed a metal paint roller and swung it. Despite repeted orders to drop it, he threw it, striking a deputy.
Drop that. Hey, go inside. Go inside. Go inside. Go inside.
His arm. They are 97 on Willow.
Nope.
Nope.
Shots were fired, wounding him in the lower torso. He received first aid and was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. One deputy had minor pain. In anger, even an ordinary object can turn into a weapon, and a few seconds of rage can leave lasting consequences. Bulock County, Georgia. What began as a simple registration check on January 20th, 2020 quickly turned into a pursuit. When lights and sirens came on, the driver refused to stop and tried to flee.
still going, Bulock, still going.
Let GSD check it.
Tempo.
What's your location?
The chase did not last long. After abandoning the vehicle, the suspect hid near the foundation of a house. A K-9 unit was deployed and tracked him down, leading to his arrest. He was booked into Bulock County Jail on multiple charges. A small violation could mean just a citation, but panic made it criminal, proving one reckless choice can turn freedom into prison walls. Traffic on Highway 138 came to a standstill as a reckless driver fled south, pushing toward one of the busiest intersections in the city. The danger of a collision grew with every second. Sheriff's deputies joined the pursuit and executed a precise PT maneuver before the suspect could reach the crowded crossing. The driver tried to escape on foot, but surrendered the moment a K-9 was released.
Stay where you're at! Stay where you're at! Stay where you're at! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Back up! Back up!
Both he and his passenger were taken into custody without further harm. Every chase is a gamble. On crowded streets, speed isn't just a number, it's a risk multiplier that can turn one driver's choice into a threat for everyone. A black sedan ran a red light and sped off into the night. What began as a simple stop turned into a chase that pushed past 130 miles per hour. The driver lost control at the curve onto I-275, slamming into the guardrail. He jumped out, climbed the barrier, and ran across the freeway, with officers still in pursuit. The chase ended only when he was caught and taken into custody. Inside the sedan, police found bags of white powder and a marijuana joint. Records showed the driver's license had been suspended multiple times, marking him as a repeat offender. When alcohol, speed, and reckless choices collide, freedom is never the destination, only the weight of consequences. Late morning in Los Angeles turned chaotic when gunfire erupted on East 36th Street, April 26, 2024. Police say 24-year-old John Lopez shot a relative, then bolted from the scene. A helicopter crew later spotted him pedaling a bicycle straight onto the busy I-5 freeway, dodging cars as ground units rushed in.
Hit him with the door. Let's go.
Turning onto Daly Street, Lopez was boxed in by a patrol car. He crashed to the pavement and was quickly taken into custody. Doctors treated his knee injury before he was booked on violent charges. The weapon was seized. The victim survived. One reckless act showed how a single morning can tilt from family dispute to felony in an instant. A gray BMW was pulled over on the southbound shoulder when chaos struck. From the opposite lane, a black BMW M3 spun out of control, crossed the median, and smashed into two vehicles. An officer narrowly avoided being hit. All involved escaped with minor injuries. The 17-year-old driver now faces reckless driving charges. Speed leaves no glory when the finish line is the hospital and the courtroom. Just after 4 p.m. in Pacific Beach, San Diego police received an urgent call from Taylor Library about a man with an axe threatening people inside.
Cass Street, we have a man with a city here. 4725 Cass. What's your phone number? Not yet. With me, I'm going to get my house started. I'm not going to hang up on you. You might hear some click.
Surveillance showed him smashing computers and cutting power cords before walking out, still armed. Officers spotted him nearby.
Hey, put your hands up, put your hands up. Take the axe out. Take the axe out. Put it down. Put it down. Put the axe down. Put the axe down. Put the axe down. Hey, get some distance, get some distance. Drop it. Drop it.
Commands were given, but he refused. When the danger closed in and he raised the axe, an officer fired.
Drop the... Drop the...
And first aid was rendered immediately. A quiet library nearly turned into tragedy, showing that when danger comes too close, a split-second decision can draw the line between chaos and control. In Georgia, sirens meant to save lives turned into the beginning of a chase. On April 17, 2024, a man seized an ambulance from a hospital with paramedics still inside. They leapt to safety as he roared away.
Heavy traffic up ahead. There's a red light. He's stuck right now. I got to tell you that APC got a Durango that's been sort of kind of spinning. Stationary at the light. We are continuing southbound here.
The stolen ambulance tore through neighborhoods, blowing past red lights and smashing into parked cars. What began as an escape quickly turned into a rolling hazard across the city.
Hey, watch him. Be on go. Be on go. Watch him. Yeah. Watch him. No. Heavy traffic over there. Yeah, I'm gonna ramble. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Officers deployed spike strips, but the suspect kept driving until a PIT maneuver forced the ambulance into a concrete pole. He tried to run on foot, but police closed in and arrested him. No one else was seriously hurt, yet an ambulance, built to deliver aid, was twisted into a weapon of risk, a stark reminder that recklessness behind the wheel can turn hope itself into danger. Rain fell over Pensacola as troopers tried to stop a speeding Hyundai Genesis on May 23, 2023. The driver was tailgating dangerously on slick roads. Instead of pulling over, he accelerated south on Palafox Street and refused to comply. Florida Highway Patrol launched a pursuit, working to keep the car from swerving into oncoming lanes. What began as a routine stop nearly became disaster in seconds. In moments like this, calm hands on the wheel can be the difference between control and chaos. When police at a subway station were alerted to a man with a knife, the suspect, Mason Swainor, had just threatened a young commuter. Instead of stopping, he ran into the streets, striking a 74-year-old woman and stabbing a 61-year-old man. Pedestrians scattered in fear.
I want you to stop.
Stabbing citizens.
Drop the fucking knife.
Northbound Vermont towards
Drop it, I'll shoot you.
Supervisor.
Drop it or I'll shoot you. Step away from the knife. Drop. Lay down. I'm not playing with you. You grab that knife, I won't shoot you. You grab that knife, I won't shoot you.
Hey, Airship, can you direct me to Central?
Hey.
Repeat your location. Three guys. I got them. They're having just south of Oakland. They're going to be in a parking lot.
Hey, just drop the knife, bro. Relax, just drop the knife. I won't shoot you.
Cornered in a parking lot, Swainor gripped the knife and charged at officers.
Suspect south of Oakland.
A single shot brought him down, ending the rampage. He survived and now faces attempted murder charges. The victims are recovering, but the day showed how fragile public safety can be when violence erupts without warning. Florida, May 9th, 2024. Melina Logan, 27, stole a Honda Civic from a dealership and sped 90 miles per hour on the Palmetto Expressway. She hit several cars before getting stuck near the 25th Street exit.
She's still going forward the vehicle. Malta was in the Ford. She's trapped inside the car.
Logan jumped out, leapt into a lake, and refused rescue. Officers pulled her out and arrested her. One victim was hospitalized. She now faces charges including auto theft and resisting arrest. A reckless choice turned a test drive into a path to jail. July 25th, 2022. Suspect Quentin Lark stole an Amazon delivery van and tried to make his escape. Guided by GPS, officers tracked him as the van smashed into parked cars along Arlington streets, then tore into a dangerous pursuit through neighborhoods and onto the highway. Larks crossed the median, hit multiple vehicles, and finally ran on foot across lanes, only to be stopped by a tall wall blocking his path. Officers moved in and made the arrest safely. No one was seriously injured, but Larks now faces charges including attempted murder and carjacking. A reckless chain of choices ended not with freedom, but with consequences far heavier than any crash. In Hacienda Heights, officers found Trinidad Velasco sitting in a pickup truck with a gas can, refusing commands. He drove at 2 deputies, fled, then returned holding a sharp object. Verbal warnings and rubber rounds failed. As he charged forward, officers opened fire. Velasco was treated at the scene and taken to a hospital. No one else was injured. In moments of crisis, refusing to stop can turn danger inward, placing one's own life on the edge. On a Memphis roadside, tension broke the silence on March 18, 2023. Officers stopped 43-year-old Melissa Horton after reports she had tried to shoot her fiancé. As she sat behind the wheel, commands were given. Instead, she pulled a handgun and aimed it at Chief Higgins. The standoff ended in seconds. Officers fired, and Horton was struck down. No officers were injured. What might have been a traffic stop ended as a turning point where defiance erased every chance of calm. Police closed in on 30-year-old Justin Witten, wanted for domestic violence. He tore through a neighborhood at 70 miles per hour, then leapt from the car and rolled on a skateboard down the street, brushing off every command to stop.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Put your hands up!
As his hand dove into his pocket, an officer fired. A handgun hit the pavement beside him. Witten went down and never got back up. No officers were injured.
Roll away from the gun if you can! Roll away!
In one heartbeat, flight turned into finality. A road that ended not in escape, but in silence.
Put your hands up!
On June 9, 2024, a family dispute in Pomona spiraled out of control when 60-year-old Kenneth Gennardini opened fire inside his home. He fled and collided with a civilian vehicle at Holt and White.
Hands up! Put your hands up! Get your hands up! Don't move for anything and get shot! Keep your hands where I can see them, you're gonna get bit! Get out of the car! Get out of the car with your hands up! The car out the window then!
Police arrived quickly, negotiating for surrender while rescuing the uninvolved driver with an armored vehicle. As Gennardini drew a gun and aimed at officers, they fired back.
Cease fire! Cease fire! Do it! Put your hands up!
In the end, a weapon only turned conflict into chaos, never into resolution.
Stop!
Just before midnight, police responded to reports of an armed robbery near McAllister Street. When officers tried to stop the suspect, he ran with a gun in hand.
Stop!
In the middle of the chase, he turned back, raised the weapon, and fired. One officer returned fire, striking the suspect.
got the radio. I got the radio.
Stop!
Aid was given immediately, and paramedics rushed him to the hospital. He did not survive. In a single second, choice turned to fate. When a weapon is raised, every road ahead closes, like stepping into a storm without shelter. On December 27, 2023, Greenville deputies answered a 911 call on Pequot Drive.
Walter,
the wife
Sheriff's
of 81-year-old
office.
Walter McDonald said he had grown aggressive and she felt unsafe.
Come on. Out. Let's go. Anybody else in there?
Deputies met her in the garage and learned McDonald was angry she had called for help. Inside, they found him armed. She was moved to safety while officers urged him to disarm.
Put your hands up for me and step out.
Hey, put the gun down. Put it down.
McDonald refused and later stepped outside, still holding the gun.
No shot, no shot.
When he raised it toward deputies, officers responded with gunfire.
Cease fire! Cease fire! Cease fire!
He was pronounced dead at the scene. A home meant for shelter can, with one wrong move, turn into danger, like a locked door losing its meaning when opened the wrong way. A shoplifting call at a Pineville Food Lion on May 14th, 2024 brought Sergeant Adam Roberts to the lot. He confronted 46-year-old Dennis Bowden, who ignored commands and walked away with stolen goods.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
1514.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Do not walk into traffic. You almost just died, dude. Do not walk in that traffic, okay? He's walking into traffic now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Don't you move! Get on the ground! He's back up. I don't have any more tasers able to get up. Get him, ready. Get him! Back up!
Roberts deployed a taser, but it failed. Moments later, the struggle escalated and Roberts fired his weapon.
Shots fired, 1518. Shots fired.
Bowden tried to walk a few steps before collapsing. He did not survive his injuries. What began as minor theft ended in tragedy, showing how seconds of defiance can carry a lifetime of consequence. If you believe cooperation could have prevented this, comment yes. Chaos broke out at a warehouse in Nashville when a 22-year-old employee opened fire during a shift change, leaving 3 people injured.
Do not move! Drop the weapon!
Police confronted him on Antioch Pike. He ignored repeated commands to drop his weapon and raised the gun toward officers.
Drop the weapon! Drop the weapon! Do not move! Do not move! Do not move! Do not move!
Shots were fired and the gunman did not survive at the scene. Medical aid was given to the victims, who survived. Violence never rewrites the story. It only closes doors that could have been left open with a single choice to stand down. A police chase spilled onto Interstate 30 after officers spotted a reckless driver fleeing down Bryant Parkway. Lights and sirens made no difference as the suspect pushed ahead at dangerous speeds.
Secondary again on Interstate 126 eastbound.
Arkansas State Police joined the pursuit and executed a precise PIT maneuver, ending the chase without causing further injuries. The move ended the chase without further injury. He faces multiple charges, from felony fleeing and reckless driving to possession of a controlled substance. Fleeing only doubles the risk. One reckless choice can turn a simple stop into lasting consequences even after the engine is off. Bronx, New York. Officers responded to a 911 call about a dispute in an apartment. Inside, 24-year-old Alidar Cruz was identified as the aggressor in an assault.
You know what I mean? So I have 150,000 in my bank. I need time to get my apartment and leave. I swear to God, bro. You gonna leave? You gotta... Yo. My mother. Tell my mother that all my money is in my bank account. It's for my mother.
As they questioned him, Cruz grew agitated, ran into a bedroom, and returned with a machete. He swung it toward Officer Cunningham. In just seconds, anger turned into violence, proving how quickly control can vanish. On May 31st, 2025, officers tried to stop a stolen vehicle. Behind the wheel, 18-year-old Devin Guevara sped away, running red lights and colliding with another car before coming to a halt.
My vehicle looks like it has a flat left tire and it's 1050 into a concrete barrier. Still going on research, service road, southbound, coming up on North Lamont. As
deputies moved in, Guevara pulled out a gun and aimed at them.
I'll take it. A lot of fire is going to be westbound. We have shots fired. All officers are okay.
Officers returned fire, striking him once. Moments later, he surrendered and was taken into custody after receiving medical care. Now facing multiple charges, Guevara's case shows how quickly freedom fades when violence takes control. A road built for travel can just as easily become a road to consequence. On April 9th, 2015, 33-year-old Jose Sanchez rammed a patrol car and sparked a high-speed chase. The pursuit tore through the city before his truck rolled on I-84. Thrown from the vehicle because he wasn't wearing a seatbelt, Sanchez tried to escape on foot. He was caught on the median and taken into custody. One moment of defiance turned the highway into a trap. Skipping a seatbelt and fleeing the law only proves how quickly control can vanish on the road.
This guy?
A woman walking near Hollywood Boulevard was suddenly attacked with a knife. Friends flagged down an LAPD sergeant who quickly called for backup.
Hey, get out of there! You, get out of there! Hey, get out of there! You, get out! Requesting an RA for a female, approximately 30 years old.
The suspect, 27-year-old Grisha Aliverdian, refused to drop the weapon. He advanced toward officers, forcing them to use both gunfire and a beanbag shotgun to bring him down.
Give him the warning! Give him the warning! Hey, give me Stand by, shots fired. What's that fire? Who shot? Get out of there! Get on the ground!
Both Aliverdian and the victim were taken to the hospital for treatment. The knife was recovered, and Aliverdian was later booked for attempted murder. No officers were injured. Violence leaves no victory. On a crowded street, one reckless act can carve scars far deeper than the wound itself.
Hey, get off of her! Get off of her!
She's not!
Turn around. I got him.
Officers from the Cocoa Beach Police Department were wrapping up a call when they noticed a young woman causing a disturbance nearby.
Hey!
Stop. Wait, please, don't say anything. Stop.
Turn around.
No.
Turn around.
No.
Stand up.
There was no reason for that. There was no reason for that. Stephanie, shut up and let him before you
Hey,
go to
get off of
jail.
her! Get off of her!
She's not.
Turn around. I got him.
It's my problem. Don't recognize me. There's no reason.
Yeah, it is. I know.
I'm waiting for her ride to get here so I don't have to bring her home because she has a responsible ride on the way, but she chill. No, you're not, bro. So why does he have you in handcuffs? Because they saw you.
You hold her.
Be quiet, please. Just don't say anything else, Stephanie. I'm trying to help you. Just don't say anything else, okay? I know.
I'm a police.
I know you are.
Bloody, you did it.
That's why
you did it.
That's why I'm telling you to be quiet, Stephanie.
So you said
just listen
you're gonna have her go to your car?
They approached her and identified her as 23-year-old Stephanie. She appeared intoxicated and was involved in a physical altercation. Officers intervened, and Stephanie was ultimately charged with disorderly intoxication.
Because I need your ID because you're not answering.
I asked you. I told you exactly my name's Stephanie.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Why are you talking to me like that?
Because you're screaming in my face.
I'm not.
85 Cocoa Beach.
What is the problem?
26. We already told you.
What is it?
We already told you.
Which is what? Which is what?
You're going to jail for disorderly and toxin battery.
Thank you for lying. Thank you for lying.
You shoved her.
She did not contest the charges, was sentenced to 3 months of probation, ordered to pay $231 in fines and fees, and required to attend Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. The bottle doesn't just loosen tongues, it also loosens control, and that's when the trouble begins.
For what? When she just told me not to press no charge. For lying! For lying! Tell them! I hate you!
While transporting another prisoner, officers from the 69th Precinct heard a gunshot near East 80th Street and Flatlands Avenue. They spotted 50-year-old Moonra Durham fleeing the area. During the chase, Durham took cover behind a tree and aimed a gun at officers Zahir and Salzman.
Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. Put your hands down. Go. Drop.
Police fired a total of 13 rounds, striking and subduing Durham. In the city's night, a single reckless move can set off a chain of consequences. And sometimes it only takes seconds to decide where the rest of your life will be spent. Thanks for watching till the end. These chases remind us how real the danger is, and how brave our officers are. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe.